Okay, usually I stay here for a while, but we're not gonna today, because Civ is not really a warm-up kind of game. Welcome in after our Confucius defeat yesterday. We're gonna start as we're gonna do the Civ Classic. We're gonna be Augustus of Rome today. This is about like as OG Civ as you can get, playing as whoever they have for Rome. Hold on, I wanna fix my face lights. There we go. Um, we'll see. I was playing a little bit today off stream, not on this file, and I was getting my butt kicked like everyone I was playing. And I checked, I'm playing the same difficulty level that I always have, so I don't know. I apparently just don't remember how to play this game, which is fine. We're gonna relearn together. I've downloaded a few UI mods, so I hadn't been playing with those yet. And it might come back to bite me to start using mods. But they're all just UI. I haven't put anything in that fundamentally changes the game. So you have this like little doodad of all of the stuff. It adds combat power for each civilization and population for each civilization, which maybe is cheaty to know, but the game knows it. So it's basically just letting me know stuff that the AI knows. And there's a couple other like menus that are gonna be a little bit different now and that kind of stuff. Never looked at this screen ever. Interesting. So we're on turn 2. Basically, I just placed my capital earlier today and then left. Meant to start the stream earlier and nothing, but I had some much needed stuff happen today, but it just took longer. So now we're here at turn 2 for a little Caesar Augustus. Caesar Augustus. So we have a production bonus for every town. And we can purchase culture buildings in town, which we haven't been able to do, and those buildings will be cheaper. So this will be really good, I think. And then I just went with Rome because why not? It had some good buildings. I realized some stuff that I wasn't doing yesterday in the game that I really needed to. So, in terms of like building special buildings and stuff like that. So hopefully, kind of get my sea legs back in this game. I went with Travels of Marco Polo for a memento. First era, it's really powerful. You're gonna explore a lot of tiles and you'll just get gold for it. And Imago Mundi. So I was playing around with different ones of these again. These are just really the best ones to have in the antiquity era. I just keep forgetting to switch off of them in other eras. But we're gonna go here and just get this goodie hut right away. Food and production in Rome, or negotiate with the neighbors. I'm actually going to take the influence because we're going to meet some city-states pretty early, and that's going to give us actually being able to do some stuff. I think this is a pretty great start, honestly. We had horses right away, 2 navigable rivers, so that's going to be some really good stuff. I think there's good things ahead for us. We're going to go ahead and start with pottery. Pottery seems to be kind of one of the better, I don't know, all three of the first ones are really good. So, I'm not big on building granaries right off. I think getting another scout going is honestly what we want to do. And let's just start clearing out this fog of war. I think we go right for the horses. It's going to get us food and a hammer. I think that's a great way to start. We're going to move this guy 1 and then pop some vision. And like I figured, we're going to meet a city-state pretty quickly. And they're aggressive, which is no good. But we can't do anything with them just yet. So that's Megiddo of the Canaanite people. The Canaanites. They're over there building their fortifications. But let's just explore by way of getting goodie huts. I think we'll just take a little circle around the space. There's another guy running around over there. And then this guy can actually go for these 2, so. Minus science for 2 turns, so we'll lose 2 turns, but we'll gain a lot of happiness or culture. Honestly, let's do that culture. That culture is just going to pop our new civic right away. We're going to go for mysticism, which is just the thing I like to do. We can just take the gold right off, but it's not a lot of gold. I'm probably not going to have a commander with 3 promotions. I'm just not a big military player. I probably need to be more. That's probably part of my problem. I think it's more likely for me that I will build 3 monuments. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I tend to like oligarchy because I think just getting food for growth is good. Unless you have some sort of, like, thing you're really going for with these two for science or culture, I'm kind of big on oligarchy. I always tell people when you play Civ, don't play your real politics, play the game. Civ is about the only context where you're gonna hear me say I like an oligarchy, but in Civ, let me tell you, I like a good oligarchy. Alright, let's go towards that line. We got another scout out. I really like some more buildings, because again, I don't necessarily want to build that granary. I'm gonna go ahead and build a warrior, because neglecting my military has been what's been kicking my butt. I'm still used to Civ 6. Oh, there's another one. 6 had like such an intense war wariness system. It was you just weren't. I don't know. I like that war is less punishing in this game, but it means the AI is more likely to come for me. So I gotta kind of be aware of that. Pixel, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well this fine day. I'm gonna send this guy down here because I think this has to be the bottom of the continent. We are very far in the south, and I kind of want to see what's all here. Food and gold is good, or that's a lot of happiness, and we're not gaining a lot of happiness. Let's go ahead and do that, because I want to start getting those more civics.
Are made of clay.
Doing fine today. How's your day? Day's going well. Getting, like I said, a later start than I wanted, but that's because I got to see some people today. And, you know, forcing myself to have a little in-person social interaction is never a bad thing. Let's move towards writing. Oh, I don't have to get one of these to get writing, huh? Actually, let's do animal husbandry, because I do have the horses. And you don't need them to get the horses, but I think... Yeah, food on pastures. So I'll get a benefit from having my horses. Keep exploring down here. Now these guys are science. Well, they're both science. Can I interact with them yet? 170. It takes so much influence to get going with these guys. Come here, mate. This guy's gonna be a problem, but they'll probably also want to take care of him. I don't want you to let me do anything with the scout, that's fine. Some iron down here. This looks like a good direction to expand in. We have some pretty good land, and actually this would probably be a fantastic second city, because that's 1, 2 tiles out. Even though it's between the rivers, I probably still want to go a little bit more that way. Okay. Brickyard. Do I want a brickyard? Clay pits, mines, and quarries. I don't really have much of either of those things going. Granary is farms, pastures, plantations. I would take a plantation. I guess there would be 2 of those here. Maybe I do want a granary. It's ageless, so you can't overbuild it is the thing. I want to start making settlers. That's what I really want. Okay, why don't you start... I use these guys to mark where I want to settle next. Yeah, see, the game also thinks right there is a really good place to settle. There's also good land over here. You guys head up there. Tile becomes a horse resource. Oh, I think we want to do that, because then I can put a city over here, and I'd have horses, camel, like, I could put, like, there. That would be pretty powerful. I need to get settlers. The reason why I can't have settlers, I think it's tech-based. Maybe not. Never tried some... Civilization's a lot of fun. I really like it. It's one of the best strategy games ever. If you've ever played like an Age of Empires, it's similar, only because it's turn-based instead of real-time. It's not quite as like fast-paced. What I've been telling people is I'm enjoying Civ 7, but if you're new to the franchise, I would actually start with Civ 5 or Civ 6. It's not like a thing where there's the story you make is the story you make in each campaign. You don't have a story from like 5 or 6 carrying on into 7. The thing with 5 and 6 is you could buy them very cheap and get all of it. So like right now Civ 7 is still kind of being released. There's going to be DLCs, there's going to be expansions, and they're going to be very expensive. Where if you give it a week when Black Friday hits, Steam will have all of these on a crazy sale, and you could get like all of Civ 6 probably for like $25, maybe 30, and that's going to be a lot of DLCs. And you could probably get Civ 5 for like half that, depending on like how much money you want to spend on a video game to see if you even like it. So if you're new to the franchise, I would actually start with the older games, because then you're going to get the complete game. Civ is very much a game that gets better as it goes. They adapt to things players like or don't like, or things that are or not balanced well, and just playing a version of Civ that made it through to its completion is just going to be a more fun experience. But like I like, here, let me, like if we look at Civ 6, you know, I've 400 hours in Civ 6, and that's like not a lot by a lot of people's standards, like hardcore Civ players. I honestly, it feels like I have more than that in Civ, to be honest with you. So like I definitely recommend the series. I definitely enjoy it. I just, if you are new to the series, I would not. Oh, you can't settle there for some reason. That must have been the only settleable tile. I wonder why you can't settle there. There must be a rule about settling like on that. Interesting. But yeah, like I said, I definitely recommend it, but just don't start with 7.
Je suis Napoléon. Sur cette terre pour déterminer le sort du monde.
Yeah, I paid about that for The Walking Dead. It was about $1. Steam sales are definitely crazy. So like, you could go to 5 just because 5 would be the cheapest one. You could go back to 4, but frankly, I wouldn't go back that far. Even though the gameplay's not necessarily that old, because it's not like a shooter or anything. I would look, if you really don't want to spend a lot of money and you just want to find out if you're going to like the series, buy the complete edition of 5. If you want something that's going to look a little nicer, buy the complete edition of 6. I would definitely give it a shot, but I would just wait, like literally in a week they'll all go on sale. And buy an older version in the price range that you're looking for. Troy! Yeah, I think that would be a good place to settle. I don't know why that's not fresh water, though. I guess that makes sense. That's not fresh water. That cliff is kind of cool. That would give us some good protection. Okay, we can almost interact with somebody. So the question is, see, these are the guys who are not hostile, but they, you know what? I could befriend them and like absorb them though. That might be the way to do it. Probably get 5 then, thanks for the recommendation, but I got 1 incorrect. Can it run on a bet? 5 definitely can. Let's look at this together. Let's do a little commercial for Civ right now. Civilization 5. I feel like whatever you would have as a bad PC, 5 could, because 5's old. 5 was released in 2010, so 5 is 15 years old. Wow, I'm old. Okay. So I mean, unless your computer is older than 15 years, I would say it could run it. Yeah, only 2 gigs of RAM. It doesn't even need like a graphics card. Like, I don't even recognize what these things are. That's how old the parts are. Yeah, I think you could do 5. 5 is pretty doable. Let's try Civilization 6, maybe not as much. 6 is 2016, so it's 9 years old. And I mean, it already wants 4 times the RAM, like a different graphics card. So yeah, I would start with 5. PC has 24 gigabytes of RAM, but your PC doesn't even have a graphics card, just integrated GPU on your CPU. This game is good. Civ is going to be more CPU heavy than GPU heavy because it's going to be doing all of the math. So you may have a problem where, like, when you get late game, like in the modern era in the game, you might take a long time for a turn to process. But I think you'd be fine if you got 5. I don't see that being a problem, especially with that much RAM. Are you familiar with kind of the premise of Civilization? Would you like me to kind of talk about that, or are you kind of aware of how it goes? Do I want... I think we need... Oh, there we go. 2 food and happiness. That's definitely... Although I want to grow in this direction. Can I make a friggin... Why can't I make a settler? Gosh dang frick. What do I need to get a settler? Surely not sailing. Is it writing? It must be population. I think I have to have 5 population before I can train a settler. I think that's what it is. Think of how yeah. So you start at the beginning of time. Basically, we're in 3650 BCE. So you know you're going back quite a ways there. And you just advance. There's a tech tree. There's like Civ 5 definitely has a tech tree. I can't remember if Civ 5 had a civic tree yet or not, or I think 5 was the first time they had a civic tree. I don't think that started in 6, but it might have started in 6. But you know, you develop through, you play as a country.
The river there is like
discover the Grand
veins,
Canyon sometimes, that kind of thing.
The veins of the world.
It's definitely a basic concept, and there's a lot of Civ clones out there. Because Civ has been so popular. Oh, that's cool.
The caged bird watches butterflies with envy.
But, part of that is just because Civ is such a good series, everybody wants to be Civ. Okay, let's go for writing. Is there more land this way? Nope, that's the end of the land. Let's see if we can't get this scout off my back. Have I tried Ancestors? Slightly reminds me of that because of the tech tree. I've not tried Ancestors. Can't say I'm overly familiar with that one. Oh, that's cool. Love to get to that if I could. Let's see what's over here. Oh, that river flooded. Wow, is it gonna take me that long before I can start settling? I guess he isn't settling yet either. See if we can't cut this scout off at the pass. So they can't send people after us. Production, happiness. Let's keep pushing towards the next celebration, because I think we're a ways off from one. Civ 5 was actually, so with 6 and 7 you build outward from your center. 5 was the last one that still built everything in the center. It's like an evolution. The longer you go, you get skill points to evolve, kind of like Spore. Oh, that's an interesting concept. It's kind of cool. You're not going to report back on my location. Oh, wow. Now, this is interesting.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
It's a weird quote. Move Dakota laws. Pantheon. I just like out of the sun. Ah! One strange day the sun climbs to the midday peak and then vanishes. It obscures the disk of darkness and wipes all light from the land, raising walls of lamentations and fear. All are eerie. What the fudge? The great wolf has swallowed the sun. Minus 50% science for 3 turns may cause yields to go negative. Minus 50% happiness. The shadow will soon pass. The shadow will soon pass. So you can't wait to get a new PC. Bought Red Red Redemption 2 on sale for $15. That's a good price. PC can't even run it. Yeah. Is an RTX 5060 good? Because that's what it's got. Your computer has a 5060 and it can't run. Are you sure you mean 5060? Is it an NVIDIA card or an AMD card? Because a 5060 is the current gen card. New piece that has. Oh, okay. I was so confused. 5060 is a budget card, but it's a good budget card. The kind of rule of thumb is like, if around a third or half of your PC budget goes to your GPU, you're probably getting a GPU, or like a good GPU for your budget. But like, that's not a hard rule. Sales can impact like whether or not that's true. You're kind of looking at normal prices, not like sale prices for that rule. But yeah, 56, it's definitely a budget card. So you're not going to be able to do like 4K with it. But it is a good budget card. A lot of that too, like I said, depends on your budget. Let's see. I'm trying to stop these guys. What? Why not? Get stuck going around the Grand Canyon. These guys need to leave me the frick alone. It was either a 5060 or a 3050, but I saw the 50 and thought that that's better because you knew the whole piece. It's very hard to understand the difference. I'm enjoying Civ 7. Welcome, Not Darwin. I like Civ 7. It definitely needs some more time in the oven, but like every Civ game launches that way. But I'm enjoying it quite a bit so far. Yeah, I would go with the 5060 over a 3050. In that case, I think the 2-generation jump and the 60 is going to be better. A 3050 is getting older now, and isn't really going to have some of the stats you want. PC gaming is definitely tough. How soon do you want a computer? Because you could look into getting a Steam machine when those come out next year. That might be more, that might be easier because then you don't actually have to know the different pieces, but then you also have to wait. But yeah, no, 5060 is solid. If, especially if you're upgrading from something that has an integrated CPU, GPU, like, you're gonna notice a huge difference. Yeah, and by like, the thing is, the Steam Machine doesn't even have a... Are you familiar with the Steam Machine? Valve, that they made the Steam Deck, is releasing, like, a console-ified PC. But it doesn't have a release date other than next year yet, so... If you want it sooner, waiting might not help you, because you could be waiting quite a while. Yeah, it looks good. I really want the new Steam controller. I'm really excited for that. Waiting on that would just mean you would get a really solid computer and you wouldn't have to know anything about parts. If you don't want to talk about it on a public stream where anybody can read, you absolutely do not have to. So feel no pressure to answer any of my questions. But do you mind if I ask you an approximate budget? Because that would make it an easier way to answer whether or not a PC part is good or not. I guess, actually, I say that, I'd have to do a little converting because I don't know pounds off the top of my head. But, like, I would say a 5060 is probably in the realm of, like, if you were going for $1,000 US. How are we I'm getting my, what? How are we 25% through the age? Oh, I might be getting my butt kicked again, guys. Budget is, yeah, so if it's 600 to 1,000, I think pounds and dollars they're not the same, but they're close. I think a 5060 is good for that price range. AMD cards are going to be good too. They're going to be cheaper than NVIDIA cards. And so you might be able to get more power for less dollars or pounds going AMD. Pushing towards that celebration. See what we got now. Hi! Where did... Wait, hold on. Wait, where did the other guy we met go? Did somebody get wiped off the map already? Wow. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. We are... The heck? Somebody's already been wiped off the map, because we met somebody like a few minutes ago. I was looking to get a pre-built. I'm pretty sure building yourself is cheaper. Not as much anymore. That is an old myth. Oh yeah, look at that. He got wiped out by a city-state. Whoa. He got wrecked by barbarians. That's okay. Well, I feel a little bit less like we're losing now, but dang. It's hard out here in the ancient era. It really is. My gosh. These guys just came in, were like, F you, Paris. Wow. I wonder if while they're all out fighting Paris, if I can just sneak in and take them. I'm gonna make you guys my friends. So, yeah, but yeah, with the whole pre-built thing, it will technically be cheaper to build it your own than get a pre-built. But the price difference between that is kind of hitting a point where if you also factor in the time it's going to take for you to pick out your own pieces, like learn what pieces you need and all of that, and then learn how to assemble it yourself and risk breaking something because you've never played with a computer before, you might find that, like, a Black Friday sale, wow, they took out Civ. That's crazy. Okay. I know the city-states are barbarians, and I've seen that happen in Civ games before, but I have not seen that happen in 7. That's just wild. But you can get some pretty good pre-builds. The problem with pre-builds is they're not going to give you the best ones. Let me look at something. They've just straight got rid of it. Hold on. RTX 5060 VRAM. What is the VRAM on a... Actually, nope, we're not going to Amazon because that might be signed into my Amazon and that might show you things I don't want you guys to see. I feel like there's more than one version. So 8 gigabytes of VRAM, which is different than RAM. RAM and VRAM are different. 8 is the lowest amount of gigs I would go on a graphics card, but there's nothing this gen that's going to have less than 8. So that's part of what's going to make them cheaper. This is going to be the thing that's going to, like, be deceptive on a computer is VRAM. So VRAM is like, if RAM is for your whole computer, VRAM is RAM for just your graphics card, and it impacts how much the graphics card can do. In newer games, you're really not going to be able to get away with less than 8 gigs of VRAM on something. So a lot of times when a pre-build is cheap, it's because it has a graphics card with a low amount of VRAM. 8 is fine, especially going from what you have. You're gonna feel such an upgrade, you're not gonna care. It just means the longevity of the computer might not be as high. But also, if you don't mind if you're playing games in like 1080p or 2K, you're not trying to play in 4K, and you don't care if you have all the settings maxed out, you're probably gonna be fine with 8 gig for a while. But that's gonna be the number that's gonna change the price in the computer. And then the other thing that might impact it is right now RAM, not VRAM, but regular RAM is like stupid expensive. And it's stupid expensive because of AI. The most computer like RAM is costing at least 50%, if not double what it should be costing because everyone's buying RAM for AI running computers. So that's going to be the other thing you're going to want to keep an eye on, is to make sure you're not getting burned by not having a lot of RAM. I wouldn't do anything less than 16 gigs of regular RAM. Those are going to be the two tricky numbers to watch out for in pre-build. But if you have never built a PC before and you're new to PC gaming, get a pre-build. The people who are going to be like, no, you got to build it yourself. You know you don't. I built my first gaming PC was a pre-built. And let me tell you, it was a pain in the butt to upgrade. And when I upgraded, I ended up doing a from the ground up fresh PC. But I'm very glad I started with a pre-build because I didn't know what I was doing. And I would have just spent all that money not knowing what I was doing. And, you know. So I'm kind of the mind that you should just... I missed my chance to disperse this because I got all excited. But yeah, I don't think you should have any qualms or shame about just doing a pre-build. It's a thing people get snobby about, but it's really not that big a deal. I missed my opportunity to disperse this. No. That's fine.
Do not.
That was really stupid of me. I shouldn't have done what I was doing. Spearman row. Even though I lose gold, getting into too many fistfights right now.
The spoken word conquers all thought.
What the heck? Let's go irrigation. Settler, finally. Yeah, I know. We won't have negative gold per turn forever. Sample the cheese! We have to sample the cheese. How can you not sample the cheese? Ooh. That's cool. It's coastal. This is a cool map. Oh, what's this? Clay? Interesting. You know what? Automate. Just go somewhere. I don't really care where you go. Oh, he came in, settled right there. Heal up. And you keep up with them. Where is he? See, this is his second city. Where is his first? Yay! These slingers are gonna cause me problems. Let's keep up with them. He must be over here. Oh. There's another little group of people. Ooh, they're pissed off too. We're gonna spit out some settlers now. Got him. Okay, where do you want me to settle? I think because of this navigatable river, I think putting a guy up there will actually be pretty cool. Put him there and heal. Move up. Heal for a turn, and then that scout should move on. Keep growing Rome out. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Come after me, that's okay. We're trailing in civics. Oh, wow, we really are. I thought I got a really good start, and now I'm feeling like we didn't actually get that good of a start. defensive points. Get away from Shamram over there. Yeah, that's fine. I would like to see what territory he has as well. There we go. Everybody's moving in. Go ahead and heal. Get away from those guys. Kind of think that if I wipe out Troy, that might open up city space for me too. City state bonus. Let's just do the extra social policy slot. I think that's pretty powerful actually. Go ahead and disperse. I was hoping when these guys disperse they'd just be gone, but apparently not. Too like the Hanging Gardens. Militaristic. +5 combat strength and independent powers. Gain +1 on all of your wars. We'll do that. I think we're gonna end up at war more than I want to be. Because I always end up at war more than I want to be. Now less friendly. Oh yeah, they're ready for me. They want to go. There we go. It's like all my gold, but they'll be happier. Come in and fight, which is fine. They can. They might take these guys out, maybe. Okay, where do I want another city? Probably up in this region. Honestly, that's not a bad place for one. We'll head him that way. Be alert. These guys are gonna come in and mess with you. You go over there and start healing up. Heal. Why don't you come home and heal? You're getting attacked by a scout? Like, who's attacking you? Why'd you go that way anyway? So confused. So I guess the question becomes, do I want to wipe him? I think I want to befriend these guys. maybe I can eventually absorb them. Go back to Otto's barn. What the heck? This is a problem. A lot of these guys are pissed off. What is happening? I'm about to get razed to the ground. Oh, well, never mind. That was stupid of me. I might actually lose everything now because of that stupid move. We might be starting. Yep.
An eye for an eye.
Okay. Actually, well, I think they're gonna raise it in 2 turns. I was gonna say I'd just take it from them. I think I can take it back in 2 turns. See what I mean? I'm getting my butt absolutely murdered playing this game. Let's just start over. We'll keep him. Yeah, I made some bad choices. They're all on me. They were bad choices on my part.
Principium omnium parum, sed tandem aedificabo marmoriam
We'll keep all
urbem
this.
ubi ante alateres.
How's it going, Ray? Hope your day's going well. I don't like the crises. I tried playing with them on my own. I don't like the crises. I just don't. No, you're totally fine. That's. I understand finishing a book is very important. It was fine. It was either we were gonna play Fallout or I was gonna play this. So when I didn't hear from you, I just played this. I didn't want to put pressure on you like by continuing to ask. I just kind of figured playing later maybe your plans changed. Let's see what we got here. No, I've been really into Civ. I've been really enjoying it. I've just been getting my butt kicked. I don't have any shame. I can admit it. I kind of like it being up on this cliff because it's coastal, but it might be a little harder to attack. Let's just go ahead and found here. For once, I'm so mad, like not at you obviously, but I'm so mad at why the game just suddenly won't work. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and start with sailing, considering we are coastal. I tend to like those more than I like granaries. Do you have any idea, like, what it was? Like, I don't know, that's just crazy to me that it just suddenly won't work.
The tourist should get another lens.
The allure!
See straight inside. Wouldn't see Big Rock then. He would see that Kunia, living right inside there as from the beginning.
That's cool. It's been a minute since we've had a chance to actually have a natural wonder in our borders. that is water already? Where are we on this map? Interesting. Tried literally everything, like every single thing people have said online. That's just wild. Cause I even wondered if it just like updated so now your computer can't run it, but I feel like then you wouldn't have been getting the pop-up you were getting. More of these nasty guys.
The fair
Pottery. This is oligarchy. And boogie away from those guys. Coastal gives us some more options that we didn't have last time. This might be a better... There's less exciting things right off the bat, but it looks like there's more going on. Depending on what Remedy Support says, it might just cut your losses and see if Steam would just give you a partial refund of some kind, or just buy it for your Xbox. That's it. At least it's not an $80. Yeah, it's $40. I don't know if Xbox does sales like Steam does, but like maybe it'll be on sale next week. What with the Black Friday sales and all that. You get a settler already? See, this is already a much... Yeah, I'm already up to 5. Yeah, this is a much better start than we had last time. I really thought we had a good start last time, and then it was so sluggish while we were playing. I just don't think it was. Yeah, that too. If I should be able to put a wish, Xbox would be good enough. Perfect. Yeah, like at this point, I know like we both really want to play it, but there's no sense in buying it like today, and then it goes on sale in a couple days. This start is just like I already feel it just feels better playing than it did at that other start. So this is quite something. No, that's not what I want. I want to go to purchase. There we go. I wish galleys had auto explore on them, but I don't think they're considered a recon unit, so they don't. Okay, where would we want to put this other settler? I'm not really knowing anywhere about neighbors. 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. Yeah, because with that little river too. So we'll move these guys out here. I don't think that's a navigable river. Wow, this is actually a pretty nice little spot. Let's try to befriend these guys. We're gonna have all kinds of room, so I'm not gonna be worried about taking up space. It might be better to have city-states. Oh, hey, Catherine.
Екатерина Алексеевна, императрица и попечительница искусств. Но вы
But you can
можете
call me
называть
Sophie.
меня Софи.
She is Greece. My Saturday was good. I ended up going, my Bible study group, we adopted a family for Christmas presents. So there's a family through our church finds people who need a little help getting Christmas presents. And we bought our presents for it last week, and today was kind of a wrapping get together for it. Which in hindsight, I think knew it was happening. I'd kind of forgotten. And I saw a text about it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll go do that. That sounds nice. So, and then that didn't take that long, but then we just ended up gabbing. You do that at work? Nice. I love that kind of thing. I think it's good for people to, feels good to actually help, you know? Like, I do enjoy gift giving, but it's nice to feel like you're giving to somebody who really needed it, you know? This family had some young kids who don't always understand, you know, the need to maybe not get everything on Christmas and all of that, so they don't have to learn that just yet. I remember we were wrapping on a Saturday. I just thought it was next Saturday. And I was like, oh, it's this Saturday. Well, I should probably go, because I live very close to where it's happening. See, it thinks they are there, but I think here I get a little bit more space, and I get a river. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Slide on in, see what's going on. Not knowing where Catherine is, I suspect she's south of me, but I don't actually know. But her scout's here, which makes me think she might be right frickin' here. I don't have the stuff to do that. We'll do the food right now. I'm saying I've downloaded a few UI mods that change some of this up a little bit. Okay, she and I are fairly neck and neck right now. Maybe she's not south of me. I feel like I would have found her by now if she was. Oh, she only has the one city. So she could be here and just not taking up a lot of room.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the...
We're in a celebration right now, so we don't really need that. Go ahead and look hungry. Oh, yep, she is down south. Wow. Okay. We definitely want to keep settling then, and then settling in this direction. Oh, and she's already suzerain to these guys. How are these guys doing? They're coming along. I suppose she's probably trying. Oh, she's not trying for them. Interesting. I guess she probably doesn't have the influence for it. Yeah, she's got a tiny little spot down here. I can't keep going because we don't have open borders, so that's fine.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Yeah, welcome to the modern world. Don't think we follow that very well. Take the salt. Let's kind of see what she's got going on over here. Okay, so you won't be able to do much, so go ahead and just go that way. And then I'll worry about you in a few turns. So we'll want to settle over here and make a strong boundary line with her so she doesn't kind of come up on our space. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time building a relationship with her because I suspect we're not going to be friends. I don't think that's going to go well for us. We have more gold than her. She's killing us in science. She's beating us in culture. We're doing way better in happiness. She's beefier than us. Okay, so she's definitely doing better. But I mean, that's the AI for you. It just does it like that. Does she have another city yet? She does not. I'll try to get to that. What is that? Rubies. Okay, she is very close to befriending them. It's a smart play on her part. These guys made it up. Where in it? Oh, what's up here? Xerxes! Oh, so I'm gonna have... I'm squished. Okay, we definitely need to work on settling. Interesting. So I can see the border, but it won't let me meet him yet. Very interesting. Wow, this is good lands up here. Yeah, I might just put down one more city here to stop her from encroaching and then really focus on over here taking that from Xerxes. Because this is some good land up here. It's the migrant. Okay, I want to send you this way. That's definitely the better city. I'm just worried about her encroaching still. Where's one of my scouts? You. Work on going up there. I want you to work on finding Xerxes for me. Yeah, this is all way better land. So I think I settle here and I try to go in this direction. The only problem is going to be in distant lands. That's going to really burn me in the next age. So I should probably try to get a city off on this side. What are we building in Rome? Let's try to befriend you. Yeah, we're gonna want to get a city over there too. This is gonna fill me up for now. But that's okay. Not enough gold to do anything. Okay, so that means I need to focus on, and I think irrigation will do it. Yeah, it will increase my settlement limit. The advantage I have is she is not building more cities right now. Oh, she just built her second one. gained some influence because apparently she has settled too close to me. Trailing in civics, okay. Not significantly so. Hey! They've become my friend. And they're becoming my friend. We'll settle
An
over
eye
here.
For an eye, a tooth.
Again, only because when we go for distant shores, I'm gonna want to have a city on both coasts. And then we'll probably focus on these are great materials over here. Xerxes? Xerxes! This is gonna get really interesting. I have a feeling because these two are not neighbors, they're gonna both hate me and like each other. Which is not what I want to have happen. Okay, we've gotten a lot of things going here. Let's go ahead and start working on these Roman civics. Looks like he's got more than one city going. I'm doing much better than he is, though. But he's already got more cities going and more room for more cities than me.
The spoken word conquers.
Currency. I would like the Hanging Gardens, please. Actually not bad, although it won't get those camels, and camels are really good, but then it will have fresh water, so I'm gonna have to make a decision there. Growing nice. Just fine. Yeah, I gotta not get too squishy because she's definitely gonna be eyeing me, even though she has a reasonable amount of room to grow before she got too into me. See if I go here. Oh no, if I go here 1, 2, 3, I'd still get the camels. Yeah, that's fine. That's definitely a good spot. You stay away. From my settler. Oh, where is your guy from? I think this is the... let's do this. This is one of the bonuses I got. Go there, and then you should be able to reach up there. I don't know why you suddenly can't do this. Interesting. Ah, there's a bone. I found it. Wow, your guy went quite a ways. Quite a ways. You guys gotta be close. Yep, I'll be suzerain next turn. And we will be friendly in 5. Hey! Friedrich! He's up here.
Friedrich II. Hocherfreut, euch kennenzulernen. Ich bin ein Engel im Salon.
Angel in the salon, but a
ein
demon on the
Teufel auf dem
battlefield.
Schloss.
I hate you already. Like, deeply and irrationally. Gift exchange. Happiness and happiness buildings. Okay, I'm not really that squishy compared to her. He's the tough one. Military-wise, all he's been doing is military. Skip a turn, because I want to settle there, and there's a guy on the tile I
It
want to
is
go to.
easier to find men.
Get my Roman-specific things. Honestly, just automate the exploring. I don't care enough. Pompeii! That might not go well for me. So if this becomes a distant shores continent, I will be very happy to have that. So I'm going to be a nice little long line here. I definitely need to keep expanding. There we go. Trade with her capital. See, there's no point really even in getting another settler right now because I don't have the capacity for one. If I go above that limit, I will take a happiness dip, which I don't really want to do. No one likes me right now. I need to start making a friend. I feel like Friedrich might be the friend I want to make. Let's see here. He's neutral with them. Everybody's neutral with each other. He's hostile. She's hostile with Xerxes? Oh, and he's hostile with both of them. You're neutral with me and Catherine. Really? So maybe I need to make friends with Catherine. Maybe I misjudged. Let's give this a shot. Little grounds. I think you have, yeah. I had units in you that I forgot. Maybe not. Oh no, that was my other map. Never mind. The other Rome. Should be a good spot for the Petra. If I made that into a city instead of a town. Looks like somebody else got that. Either the scout got away or somebody else got him. I'm not entirely sure which. I did not anticipate her and Xerxes being hostile. They're not even near each other. Taking back control of you because I want you to go over here. Trade route. Nice. Nice little road. We'll take the codex, please. Thank you. Instead of doing that, let's move in this direction.
The canal water gushes
Hey,
from
cool.
above into the gardens. Fragrance pervades the walkways. Streams of water as numerous as the stars of heaven flow in the pleasure garden.
There's the hanging gardens of Rome.
Avoid
Ooh, I like that. Expansionist. That's nice. Cultural. I would like Colossus. Rome's been kind of busy lately. Got a fair amount of gold. Is there anything? We're gonna hit this because I want to get in on her possible borders. It's our relationship. She's unfriendly to her. Be a very interesting map politically. Very interesting map politically. Let's see here. If I did this, I could actually just cut her off. She's not getting that troop back until they go in the water. Wow, there's a lot going on up here. He's got not a lot going on. You have all kinds of land. If I want to settle over here, I'm gonna need to figure that out. This should give me, I think this gives me a settlement. Yes, it does. Okay. Need 440. Okay. We should get there. Yay! He's expanding. Xerxes is. She's just sitting there. It's kind of funny. My boat's stuck now. So you just shimmy right on back this way. We'll let it figure itself out. We're gonna do this just because I need a friend, and I think she's gonna be the closest one I'm gonna have, which is ironic. So I thought she'd be my worst enemy. But history is a fickle thing. It's a fickle, fickle thing. It's confused. Oh, I bet my boat's just stuck. That's kind of funny.
Those who
Okay, look at the camels. Over there. If I settled here, I'd be able to pass through. But I'd have less access to resources. But not significantly so. I think I want to settle there. Because I think I'd be able to get into here with my boats. Monuments. Aha! Milestone complete. So we're not completely sucking entirely. That'll get me that one. Did she turn me down? No, she didn't turn me down. I think this boat's just gonna have to chill here until something happens, which is fine. Just be alert. I want you to go there. And we'll get a wonder here in 2 turns. We'll get there eventually. Milestone complete. There's
We
my other
don't
world wonder.
bestride the narrow
The
world,
Colossus.
and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves.
Again, just trying to nurse this. Oh, she's befriending them. That's fine. He's started, so I'd have to steal it from him. I don't really have a chance of stealing from her, but I could steal from him if I kept an eye on it. Economic. Let's build. Oh, that's interesting. Build over there. Kind of filling what he's got over there. It thinks there, but I want to go here because I want to be able to go in and out. It's okay. In a couple of turns, we'll be able to do something about that. I might not even still be able to go in and out because it's up on a cliff, but I still think that's fine. I still like where this is. I think this is a cool location. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm fighting hard against that. We're so close. Yeah, she wants open borders. She wants her hoplite back. I think what we're actually going to do is turn one of these guys. In fact, we'll make it this one. You get to be a city. And you get to build a Petra. Pompeii would have been a good spot for it too, but that's okay. I have no idea how Thanksgiving's next week. It's kind of stressing me out, to be honest with you. It's crazy. Plus side is closer. That's true. Plus side is it is closer to Fallout. You are not wrong. Pompeii. Okay, we have 5 cities, which is the most. We are making not the most science. She's doing much better in science than we are. We are making the most culture. We are the happiest. We're basically tied in influence with her. We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Let arms yield.
Let's see what we got here. In towns without a growing town focus? Oh, everything's a town focus right now. I read that backwards. Improve trade relations with another country. Need to get monuments in also. Might have, well, I don't have anything worth it. Okay. Everybody needs a call now. It's all gonna be fine. Why don't I have... Maybe this town actually already has a monument. That's actually possible. I need 3 monuments. Do I not have what you need to build monuments? That would be... Oh yeah, I never got masonry. Wow, okay, that explains that. That's crazy. Excellent. I would also like the Colosseum. We are Rome, after all.
Remain left. Perfection.
Okay, mathematics is where we need to go to, but we're gonna get masonry because that's gonna be so far down the road, and getting masonry now is gonna help me with some other things, so that's what we're gonna do. I gotta not forget to get ahead of him. Ooh, we can have specialists. I want to fill out my culture.
He was
Okay,
the
we can start
first
getting monuments, which is important. Definitely something that's gonna get us hammers because we're trying to get this and go back to mathematics. So Master of Evil, enjoy the second half of the book more than the first half, but I think it's because it's a bit slow in the beginning. 4 or 5 stars. Good job, Adam. I think that's kind of Adam's. Like I feel like that's not too dissimilar. I feel like Shadows of the Sith was also kind of like faster towards the end. It's kind of weird though, because the only other stuff I've read by Adam that's not Star Wars is also very short. Yeah, he's exactly. He's a slow burn, get you there kind of
While
guy.
stands the Colosseum, Rome shall stand.
How effing fast did we build the Colosseum? Wow, Rome's production is great. Activate determinability plus you on infantry and cavalry units. Next celebration. Let's do that. Feels better. We are out here growing, let me tell you. Wow. Hey, we're doing really great economically, so that's good. I'm glad we're doing well some way. Okay, we will have 3 monuments in 3 turns. I'd like the influence, please, because I'd like to come up here. Okay, we are in the lead. Keep an eye on that. I'm just worried that he will throw a influence on there and steal it from me. Even though I'm making double the influence he is. Just keep an eye on it. Can I have I can have a 6th city. Do I want a 6th city? For any reason? Where would I put it? I'd almost rather... I wonder if I could come here. I could incorporate with 240 influence. So let's see if I can't get that. Because that would give me a city up
All
here.
the world's a stage.
I don't know that I necessarily... We got there first. We're 5 turns. Build a wonder. We've already done it. I can build another wonder though. Everything in Rome. Cultural attribute. Get those faster. He hates me. And another legion for some reason, which is neat. Ostia doesn't have anybody protecting it, so why don't you go down there? It is Pompeii,
There is another
actually.
world.
Oh, I can have 2 more cities now. How are we looking? Okay. Incorporate? I think I want to put in amphitheater. Start throwing it out that way. Got him. Oh, she's coming around. She's liking me more. He doesn't like me. He hates me. She's like, you're pretty okay. That is not remotely close to how I thought this was gonna go. Keep a little bit of an eye on the time. I don't have to go to bed tonight, but this game wires me so that if I don't stop playing, I won't go to bed tonight. Overflowing treasury. I don't know that I'd call 1,000 gold an overflowing treasury, but that's fine. That said, I probably can, you know, build something here. Get some culture going. Our numbers are looking pretty good. We're squishy though. So I may want to look into having some more units, at least for defense. Even if I don't particularly care to go fight anybody. The Petra in a turn. Some ancient walls up. Are you gonna get it in a turn? Because I'm gonna have it in this turn. Milestone complete. That is my fourth wonder.
Sedentary life is civilization's goal. It marks the end of its life and heralds its corruption.
Camels.
After the
Yeah. Love that. Love it. Okay. Oh, that's right. I do need to behave and actually build some stuff. Food abilities. Ooh, that's kind of a cool one. Oh, I don't have any libraries yet. I should probably build a library. Let's see how we're looking here. So we have this. I will probably get there when I get my city. We're working on this. I don't have a lot of codexes, but we're doing this. Okay. Cool.
avoid
In a turn. Let's see here. Let's build you a harbor. And a fishing point. There we go. That's going to help you grow quite a bit. Since I don't have my boat. Let's get my other boat back. Oh, and she went back to neutral. Yeah, so we're... I don't know. Nice! I had a feeling that would happen.
it is easy.
So now this is my city. So this was a city-state, and they've decided that they like us enough. They're just gonna be with us. We're gonna wait on that one. So that these points don't go for nothing. Some horses. Excellent. Looks like she did the same thing down there. Now the question becomes, do I want one more settler in? Because eventually I'm going to have more cities. Like in the next realm, but I also think filling in that space, otherwise he's just gonna do it. So I kind of think we need to get that figured out. In fact, settler.
There is geometry.
wheel. I need an academy somewhere. Do have a lot of surplus. I might still be able to survive her. There we go. We'll just go do a bunch of endeavors. Go there, because I think that will also build a road through. And I would like a road. Pompeii's doing great. I think it's time for Pompeii. I can't afford it. But when I can afford it, I think it's time for Pompeii to become a city. Oh, he finally built a second city. That's crazy. Okay. Do I agree with where it wants me to put it? I almost think there is better. Should get a little bit of protection. We'll see. We'll think about it. They're all staying very busy. Very, very busy. Pompeii. Become a city. You've earned it. Yep, she likes me again because I'm doing all of these things. The thing is, you would be like no resources there. I think this is just gonna fill in the area better. It's not gonna be the best city,
Inventor. No.
but it's just gonna fill in the dots. Oh, you're mine. I wonder if I want to levy you instead. Well, I already made the settler. It's like I'm suzerain of something I had just forgotten about. I guess what's... The game thinks this is better, and I guess I don't completely hate that. How do you not... Oh, it'll figure it out. It's just because of those guys. Milestone complete. Excellent.
God.
So, we're doing good here. We at least got a point there. We at least won't be... We will have no Dark Ages. That's the important thing. I would really like to get... And there's still time too, but I'd really like to get to be a Golden Age somewhere. We will see.
When I was young,
Yeah, she's got a lot of things against me. But we got a lot of things going. So I don't think we'll ever be allied, which is fine. Because I don't necessarily want to go to war for her. Did not give me the road I wanted. on. For him. This is gonna piss people off. I put a road in. It's gonna piss people off so much. He's gonna hate my guts. Definitely get some ancient walls up. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't know what I just did, but I did something. I want a road. Is that too much to ask for a road? Wait towards that gypsum. He hates me. Absolutely hates me. Brickyard is, yeah. There we go. Road. Everybody gonna eat? Sounds good. I had a feeling this was coming.
Skill, perfection is a...
Had a feeling that was coming. Cannot say I'm shook. He does not like me. Go. I was prepared. Oh, he is coming for me.
He was the first.
He is coming. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have a war. Oh, he's wearing this problem with me for sure. heal up. Let them kind of keep coming at you. Yeah, the archers were what I was worried about. Okay, chill out. Yeah, he's coming for me. He's got a lot of military strength versus me. Would you like to form an alliance? Excellent. So now she's at war with him. Not that that's gonna do a lot for me. It's really not. I can get my boat back. But it's gonna push war wariness on him at the very least. Cut off any trading they may have had. And if she just sees any, like, stray things around, oh, this is definitely a problem. What did you get attacked by? I knew you would be pissed off. Don't need these guys coming at me. I'd like to get this tile so we can finish them off. Excellent. Heal up. Heal up. He has twice the military power as me. But, oh, this is a problem. Hold on. We'll see. The good thing about being an alliance now is I know she can't attack me from behind. So, like, that's not gonna happen. You know, and then I can do random stuff like that. Like, that's gonna change his military power slightly.
If you desire ease, those who delight, he heard.
So something got destroyed. It was, oh yeah, that's fine. It was an archer. I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh, that's Catherine's scout. Never mind. I was worried for nothing. Leader attribute in the scientific. We need to crap out soldiers if we can. No. He's suffering from a lot of war weariness. So if I can just, like, survive 5 more turns, which is going to be kind of hard. Without losing my town here. Because he's throwing everything he has at me. Minimally, that might just take... Gosh dang it, game. I'm not trying to do that, I'm trying to do that. There we go. There we go. Just just kind of chip away at them if I can. There we go. Try to get this boat home. Why we have ignored borders. His military strength is like not changing. We can do this, guys. I believe in us. I believe in our ability to do this. We're gonna lose some units for sure. I don't think there's much of a chance of me keeping everybody here. Yeah, I just lost my guy on him. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna be okay. I think that if I can hold him back for the 10 turns, he'll just make peace.
Inventor.
You took something down. Made the sad sound. Yeah, you don't get to denounce me, buddy. Yep. I have enough influence to say no. You can't denounce me. I guess I should be making barracks. Not necessarily what I wanted to be doing. Okay, you can't hit anybody right now, so you're gonna rest. You're gonna do what you can. You're gonna come up here and do some stuff. You're probably gonna not make it past this turn. That's okay. They'll at least have to throw themselves at you. And now the boat's home, so now I don't have to worry about the boat after this. But even if he's going after my units, he's not going after my city. Which frankly I'm okay with. Let's start here. Keep these guys up. This is the commanders. I definitely want to try to get that guy down. Because if he loses the commander, he's in way worse shape than he wants to be in. You just stand watch there. You are not going to be having the best time here, my guy. It's like, yes, he took that guy down. He's still putting out quite a fair amount of troops. Let me tell you. Keep them going. We're not done yet, unfortunately. There's once again nothing he can do. Try to chip away at these guys as commanders. That's what's going to give him the hardest problem. Unfortunately for him, I have enough gold that this is not going as smoothly for him as he wanted it to. Like, yes, he is still taking troops down each turn, but so am I. He did almost nothing that turn. Let's see what we got here. Army routed. Oh, he had troops inside. Oh, that sucks for you. Okay. We're doing alright. Can we make peace yet? He's gonna reject the deal? Okay. He thinks he still has too good of a chance. I don't know that I agree with him. I can get through. Aha! Well, that's what we're gonna go do. I thought that might be possible. He'll probably die, but we'll have at least taken, you know, it's a game of chess. You sacrifice a piece for another piece.
An eye for...
He'll be fine. This guy is not defenseless. There we go. Chipping away at him. Yeah. He's still got a good chance, which is why he won't turn in yet, but I'm not, you know, I shouldn't be doing is leaving him here. I should be moving him up. So much is happening. And even still, even if he takes that city, it's not like I'm out either. That's the thing. Like, this isn't like before. I don't need this city to survive. It'd be preferable to have the city. But it's not make or break. really don't want to keep making troops, but I also kind of feel like it's not time for me to be done making troops. There we go. There we go. Heal up. I don't think there's... Oh, he can attack this guy if he stays in the water. Alright, let's see what happens. They are chipping away at the city. They are indeed. But I'm whittling him away too. Let's see here. Why can't I? Okay. Weird. I don't know why this is not letting me do things. Okay. Build another wonder, because I don't want to not build things. We're just gonna shimmy right on up here to you, if you don't mind. Can't hit anybody from there. Why I keep getting stuff that won't let me do anything this turn, and it's confusing the heck out of me. Okay, what are we looking at? What are the odds? Okay. I'll try to survive another turn. He's on top of my barracks, so I can't get anybody else out. Hang tight, everybody. We're almost through it. I think we're gonna make it. Personally. There we go. No more commander. Rather shoot these guys. There we go. That unit down. Why can't I attack these guys? I don't understand why. Must be because they're in the water? I wonder if I can navigate up to them. You know what? You're just gonna keep moving, because I need to keep moving troops up here. We're closer. He'll still not take the deal. He really thinks he's gonna get it. He's close. He is close. I just don't think I'm done yet. I don't think I'm counting me out yet. I might need to make something city so I can keep going. Okay. Wartime. Get you up there. Pull you back and heal you. We're getting closer and closer, my guy. I'm just gonna come over here and poke at you and annoy you. Yeah, that's what it was. He was in. Just gonna slide right on up there. You sure? Ah, he'll accept the deal. I tipped the scales just enough to survive this war. He did not get what he wanted. So now we will have to work on it. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Doing pretty good. Mostly because I'm trying to keep as much friendship with you as I can. We do not have to be at war right now, which feels great. Feels really great. We're gonna stay up here and stay ready, let me tell you. We're gonna stay up here and stay ready. This boat is stuck again. You can go in. Alright, let's see what we got here. Merchant. Who's you're competing for a wonder I'm building? If it's that one, I'm not worried about it. Just be alert, I guess. There's nowhere else really for you to go. I freed one boat and lost another. Let's see here. Again, I want to keep my relations with her up. You all are probably just gonna stay on this, you know? Let's see here. What do we got? Spear tree. I think I'd actually rather move to this.
All religions should
Nice.
reside.
Cool, cool. Let's just go for crazy amounts of wonders. Yeah, because I lost the oracle, so that's fine. The game did try to warn me that could happen. I don't know that I want to keep, because I've built almost nothing else useful. Where that's going to be a very useful thing to build. We're getting better there. Assuredly. She just wants everything with me, which is fine. How we doing? So we're too close. We don't have the same agendas. We decay over time, and we have borders touching. But we had a good first meeting. We have an endeavor with another leader, which she likes. Trade routes. Borders touching. From a supporting war. Mutual war enemy. So we're doing pretty well with each other here. I have the resources I need, I just don't have the resource slots. So I think some of these cities need to be cities. You can be a city. It's not going to give me much else. How I have not slotted 20.
The true.
Wait, so I can do this. Okay. I don't need that anymore. Science and culture. And we have a lot of units now, so let's do that. Alright, excellent. How are we looking here? 4 turns? Okay, we're gonna get our golden age here in 1 turn.
My
Excellent.
light is great. I am the path and the foothold of the people. because my eyes are of metal, while my teeth glitter with jewels.
Alright. We're gonna finish up this age, because we're very close to being done with the age. 10 turns, in fact, for being done with the age. And we will get 1 golden age, which is fantastic. We'll get at least 1 point here, which is great. We're very close to this. And we're very close to this. So we might get lucky the next couple of turns. We will see. Won't get that done in time. We would get this done in time. But I think we have a fair amount of wonders. I'm not going to worry about wonders right now. What I actually need probably is a military commander. Maybe I'll do that instead of the merchant. I don't know if on the continuity version if I need that to carry stuff over or not. I don't know how to get more trade slots. That's kind of my problem. Maybe that is through merchants, I don't know.
Ships at a
Let's try this. What about... allocate resources. When you improve a city, bonus or factory, bonus can be allocated. City resources in the city, some cities are more powerful, but never settlement, therefore. Cannot tell what I'm doing wrong. Ah, ha ha! Excellent. Don't know why. Okay, we can assign. Got it. Okay. Excellent. So that means we will have a golden age economically and culturally, and we're real close scientifically. We're so close scientifically. We'll get it in 3 turns. So we'll have 3 golden ages. So even though this was kind of rough, we'll be going into the next era really well. The problem is I'm already gigantic, which is going to make it hard because I'm going to be having a lot of cities here. And this is always going to be a problem. The trade one I really wanted because that's going to let me keep my cities. To do that until I fill these in. There we go. Adjacency tile? Ah, okay, we'll slap that down. Get me built on Yeah, and we got it.
Do
Alright.
ships.
That is gonna be at least, well, we even get a point here. And 3 golden ages. And even still, we're in the lead here. So, like, we're coming through this pretty okay. All things considered. An ally is at war? Oh gosh, dang it. You had to declare with war with... Actually, he might have declared... Somebody had to declare war with 4 turns left. Well, we're gonna do it because I'm not gonna lose that alliance with 4 turns left. That's just crazy, though. So now we gotta survive because he's definitely coming after me. Maybe I can get my boat back. We're only 100 off this time, and last time we were starting with a significantly higher deficit. I would love a lighthouse. I just don't think we're gonna... Actually, F it. Purchase. I want that lighthouse. Really couldn't hurt to put more walls in considering we're right there. How many turns? 9. I don't think I can buy it. Okay. You never got it in gold, right? Go ahead and do that. We'll see if I can't afford enough. Nice. Everybody attack right there. Up some resource capacities. We can purchase a Temple of Juniper, which means I can get 1 more Roman Forum in. Excellent. And that card lets me slot in more of these. Excellent. Nah, just get home. Not that worried about it. There's a big old war. You know. Get all this special stuff. Oh, Monk's Mound. That's too bad. Oh, that would have been great to have. Too late. Oh well. just click something so I don't have to deal with it. Oh look, you have one thing coming to shoot him. How nice of you. So glad you could contribute. Oh, that was dumb. Did not know what one I had on. Oh well. There's not a lot of turns left I gotta be worried about anyway. This is the last turn, and he can't take the city in a turn, so we'll be okay. Chip away at something, I guess. That was crazy, but okay. Somehow I lost my horse in that because I didn't fully know what I was doing. There we go. But he lost his guy, so it's fine. This is the last turn anyway. I'll just take the gold, frankly, because the happiness isn't going to help me the next turn. As long as he doesn't take the city, we're fine. Antiquity comes to an end. Alright, we'll set up the next round, and then that'll be the end of the stream.
Great works of literature lay in splendor, their provenance no matter. Roman they became, and Roman they would remain, long after Rome was no more.
And then we'll see. I don't really want to make any promises about streaming tomorrow because I almost didn't have the energy to stream today because I was too tired. But I feel like I'm going to want to keep going on with this, so we'll see. But we're going to at least set up on stream because I think that's one of the more interesting parts to watch. We got quite a few unlocked, I think. Few details. So gold from each rural population. We need to create a specialist, and they have some good buildings. Historical choice, Bulgaria. They're very army focused, so I probably will not do them. Trade route from improved trade relation action. Trade routes. They're not bad. The Ming. I don't really like the plus and minus on that though. I'm gonna play as the Normans again. They're very military focused. Shawnee, food and minor navigation. We have a lot of river terrain. We do have a lot of river terrain. Spain, which is another geographic choice. I do like these buildings. Food, gold, and production in settlements adjacent to the coast and in settlements following your own religion, or +4 if it's both. This is doubled in settlements in distant lands. I think Spain could be pretty good for us. Hawaii can work ocean terrain. Ooh. Food and gold and ocean terrain. Happiness on marine terrain. We just don't have quite enough. Oh, this one's locked anyway. I've never unlocked them. I think we're gonna try Spain.
The white white foam gathers as the galleons set forth, and Spain emerges on the world. As conquistadors set their gaze upon the horizon, a glint arises in their eyes. They sail to claim the world, for glory, for God, or for gold.
It was cool. Alright, let's get this set up. So the war has ended, but the alliance remains. Oh, Xerxes has this? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. You know, we should try to take this city. That would be fun. Alright, let's see. Choose legacies. I mean, I am playing as Rome. Maybe I should just own everything. Okay, Silk Roads. All your cities from previous age remain cities. Yes. Wonders you control get culture and happiness. Yes. Let's get an expansionist point. +1 science for everything. Yes. I like that. I don't want to change my capital. I like where my capital is. But we still have points to use. So let's do that. Science point. And a cultural point. Look at that. Look at all this. Look at all this. Confirm legacies. Cultural point. $15 towards constructing buildings and wonders with great work slots. Wow. Let's go for that. I mean, I guess it's not all building or all wonders, but still. Excellent. We're coming out swinging. We are coming out swinging. There's a nice little spot down there too. What do you got here? Let's try to befriend them right away. Alright, let's see what we got here. How bizarre. Overbuild the barracks, overbuild the altar, overbuild the library, overbuild the garden. I think the barracks is what I'm seeing the least amount of loss from. Anybody having any severe problems? Doesn't look like anyone's having severe problems. We'll just put these through everywhere. You're losing money. There we go. There we go. That's better for everybody. Definitely start with cartography. Piety. Production on districts in your capital. From growth focus, or without a growth focus. Production military units, production. I'm not really going to use that second one yet, but that's, you know, just to put something in. To work there. Can make a merchant. And you can make a merchant. Trade opportunity. Sure, there's one. Just be alert. There's definitely gonna be continued war along this border, so I think we should just stay put. And get you to start crossing the seas. Where's my other boat? And get you over there. Got another army commander. We'll put him also up here. Because that's where most of the fighting is going to be, if we're being honest. Wow, we have a lot of units. Okay, so there's our turn. I do need to stop because otherwise I'll never go to bed tonight. So we'll call it here. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. But I really appreciate y'all being here. I think we had a good time. We had a little bit of a rough start, but we got through that age. Excellent. So we just had a much better start, and we're able to go. But I hope you all have a good night, and I will